First opened back in April of 2001. Here's a look inside the beautiful PNC Park in the Steel City, Pittsburgh, as ESPN gets set to bring you Major League Baseball action from the home of the Pirates. Tonight, it's the Houston Astros taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. This is John Miller along with Joe Morgan, and we're ready to bring you all the excitement of this ball game. Joe, before we go to the first pitch of the ball game, what about the Astros in this game?
Well, they're lucky to have a Craig Biggio in their lineup. He's been one of the most consistent hitters in the last decade and a half. It's not every day that you see someone who's that consistent and productive over that many years. He'll be a factor in this one.
Mark Redmond will be doing the pitching. He was an 11-game winner last year. The throw is going down to second base, and we're just about ready to get things started here. First pitch to him. Starts him off with the ball up and in. Now the 1-0 pitch. On the ground to second. Castillo is there. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Here's the lineup for Houston. Jason Lane is in the number 2 spot. 1 out. Nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, sometimes that four-seam fastball up and in can be the strikeout pitch.
He throws. Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
John, he stays behind the ball well, and he's got himself a 1-out base hit.
Here's the Pirates' defense. One on, 1 out. First pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. To second for 1 and 2. A double play. He picked this one up nicely and then went around Cape Horn to get the double play.
John, it's like infield practice, except this time they get 2. Nice work to get the double play.
No runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Now we go to the last of the first, and we have no score. Andy Pettitte takes the mound as the starting pitcher for this one. He was a 6-game winner last season. He's got an ERA just above the 2.00 mark.
Well, you have to look at the guy on the mound today, Andy Pettitte. And he had problems with his left elbow last year that eventually required season-ending surgery. But this guy, when he's healthy, he's still one of the top pitchers in the game.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. He holds up, but it's a called strike to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Sinker just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Biggio is right there, and he hauls it in.
That's about as easy as it gets for a center fielder.
Here's the Pirates' batting order. Darrell Ward. He'll be hitting third in that lineup. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. There's a bullet towards third. Ensberg is there, and he has it for out number 2. Here's a quick look at the Astros and how they take the field defensively. Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch to him. The pitch.
Toughest spot for a hitter, 0-2. The pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
Cut fastball, swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Now, John, we'll get a chance to see the cutter on K-zone. It cuts across the plate. He takes a cut on this pitch down in the zone, and he comes up empty. Not what his team needed there, but at least he was aggressive.
Yeah, maybe a little overly aggressive there, Joe, seeing as how he didn't even make contact.
Knowing when and when not to swing separates the great ones from the rest.
So they go down in short order. We'll go to the top of the second, and we have no score.
The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next.
Jeff Bagwell
will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes.
Most of your power hitters like to extend their arms on that pitch away, but that one was too far away.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a ground ball. Redmond has got it, and his throw gets him. 1 away. Ensberg
will get his first shot from the batter's box in this game. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. And that's high and outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. One ball, one strike, the pitch. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Redmond dives and he made the catch. Wow, what a play. Redmond
with a fabulous play, a sensational play in the outfield.
Well, it looks like this ball's running away from him too, John, but he says not so fast, and he makes a nice super diving catch.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him.
Here it comes.
Swing and a ground ball to short. Wilson is there. And he is out at first. What a play. Nothing doing here this happening. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. Still no score.
The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next.
Craig Wilson
will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. Cutter just misses. Ball 1.
Well, the crowd is backing up here.
This one swung on and hit in the air. Biggio is going to have room, though, and he puts it away for the out.
They wisely backed up those outfielders before the play, so he was right there to put this thing away. Great coaching.
1 out, none on.
First pitch on the way. Swinging the ball, hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. A changeup that time, and he swings and misses. Strike 3, 2 away.
He was looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Swung right through it. Strike 3.
Benito Santiago
steps in now. 1 home run so far this season. For the year, slugging .471.
First pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Lane puts it away, and the side is the tie. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. We'll go to the top of inning number 3 in a scoreless ballgame.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Jose Vizcaíno
will be the first man up.
First pitch to him.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
He delivers.
Strike 2 at the knees. 0-2.
0-2. He's way ahead. The hitter has to protect the outside part of the plate here. I think that's where he's going.
And that's high. 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. 1 away.
John, that's right at the knees. Great location with 2 strikes. Fooled him completely. Let's see this one again on K-zone. It was a changeup. Well, he's in good pitching rhythm now, John. This strikeout on 4 pitches sits the hitter down.
Yeah, he just blew him away. Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch is a changeup. Looked at. 0-1.
John, if the hitter recognizes this pitch, anything in like that could be extra bases.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3. Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you on K-zone to give you a better look.
He just flat out swung at it and missed it, Joe.
Well, yeah, you've got to have good discipline at the plate. Sometimes you even got to take a pitch now and then. He just looked overly eager to swing at one pitch there.
Changeup just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. That's off the plate and low. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses, and he runs it to 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Had him swinging 3-0, but he misses the fastball. 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him. Sometimes you just have to challenge the hitter. You can't continue to go down and away if he's not swinging at it.
2 outs, a man on first.
First pitch on the way.
There's a high drive hit deep into left field. This ball is way back. And bye-bye, baby, a 2-run homer. So a tie ball game, and then boom, the big fly, a streak of lightning across the sky, and they've got a 2-run advantage. And he decides he likes that first pitch, and right out of the yard it goes.
And some guys, though, John, they like to take a pitch or two to get into the rhythm, get the feel for what the pitcher's throwing right now. But he was swinging away, and it paid off big time.
Yeah, some guys get in the rhythm a little more quickly than others.
Lane will step in. 1 for 1 in this game.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Now here's a swing and a fly ball.
Gone, a solo homer. And that puts a little more padding on the lead. Suddenly they're up by 3.
Now we'll get a chance, John, to see the changeup in K-zone. It looked like the batter was sitting on that pitch. Once he got locked in on that thing, it was all over.
A crushing, soaring home run blast, Joe. And expect to see that one later on SportsCenter.
And it's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. You'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Berkman
will dig in. He's a switch hitter. Batting from the right side here. 2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Changeup in there for a called strike.
The pitch.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. The throw to second.
John, that's 3 straight hits he surrendered. He's got to bounce back and get this guy.
2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch on the way.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there.
Ready with the walk. Swing and a liner to left. Bay is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. They strike for 3 runs here, thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. And we move on now to the home half of the third. The Astros on top, 3-0.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Ty Wigginton
will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way. This is swung on and hit on the ground. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Castillo
is now getting his first plate appearance of the game, his first chance to get something done up at the plate.
First pitch to him. Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Cutter just off the corner, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. Everett lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Everett
With just a sensational play. Let's watch it again.
Well, you aren't going to see too many plays better than this one. He's on this thing from the instant it leaves the bat and just reaches his arm out and comes up with the grab.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Sinker swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
On the way.
Cut fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Well, John, let's see this pitch again on Kazon. Here's another look at the cutter. You see him go after the inside part of the plate here, John.
Well, and the pitcher made this hitter look like he wasn't even a big leaguer with his swing on that one.
Well, as a hitter, you just got to get your timing down. He certainly didn't have it there.
No runs, no hits, nobody left. We're through 3 innings now.
Houston with the lead.
3-0.
The 5, 6, 7 spots due up.
Morgan Ensberg
Will be the first man up.
Well, the key to the changeup is arm speed. He had good arm speed there, but he left it up high.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Wilson has it on the hop. Throws in time to first. What a play. Biggio will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty, 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Starts him off with one at the knees for a strike.
And the hitter thought that was inside, but it's right there on the corner.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. And this one gets down and will head out towards the wall. The throw to second.
This one catches a little too much of the plate and he whacks it. Let's see what they want to do here with 1 out and a base open.
1 out, a runner on second.
First pitch to him.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there. He deals.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. He lays off the change, and it's 3-1.
Anytime you go inside with a changeup, you're risking getting the ball hit out of the ballpark.
Now he's into his motion. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Called strike on the corner. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Well, they're setting up inside, but just missed off the inside corner.
Ausmus will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runner at first, 1 down.
Now a throw over. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
1 on, 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1. Now a throw over. Check swing, but he held up in time. 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. whatever. He's given up an extra base there.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken for called strike 2. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch on the way. Change-up just about had him, but now it's full. The 3-2 pitch. Bird ball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 2 down.
Man, there's a pitch up in the zone. He swung right through it. He'll have to hit that one next time.
Houston is coming in now to pitch.
Well, they had to turn to the bullpen a little earlier than they'd hoped, but that starter just wasn't getting it done out there. Good move to get him out of there.
Pettit will get his first shot in this one right here.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
2 outs and a runner on second.
First pitch to him. Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Castillo is there. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Astros score a run on 1 hit, and they leave a man. We go to the last of the 4th. Houston leads it 4-0.
Top of the lineup coming up next.
Jack Wilson
Is due up second in the next half inning.
First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Bagwell is right there, and he'll step on first for out number 1. Wilson will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's getting some encouragement here from the crowd. It's nice to see the fans are still paying attention.
One ball, 1 strike to pitch. This one swung on and fouled away.
The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shows great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime.
Ward will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a liner towards first. Bagwell makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go down quietly.
5th inning upcoming here at PNC Park. Houston is out in front.
4-0.
It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here.
Lance Berkman.
Always a hitter to watch, and he'll be coming up 3rd in the inning.
First pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
Out in front of that pitch, and he's in a deep hole. It's 0-2. Swing and a roller towards the hole. Wigginton has got it. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Lane. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him.
Most pitching coaches will tell you if you're going to miss low, not high.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, he didn't get cheated. That's the big fly swing.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Bay at the warning track as he makes the catch.
Well, they get away with one here. He misses this thing about 1/4 of an inch, and that allows the outfielder to range back and put it away.
First pitch, here it comes. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
He tells the pitcher, you're not going to get us 1, 2, 3. Good piece of 2-out hitting there.
Runner at first with 2 down.
On the ground to short.
John, he found a pitch to his liking that time. Let's see if they can get something started here with 2 outs.
2 men on, 2 men out.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
The pitch.
Now you're in the hole. You just got to concentrate on making contact.
Slider swung on and missed. He struck him out, and with that, the side is retired.
He has punished him here, John. 3 great pitches.
Well, he's got to have great stuff because you don't see guys go down on 3 pitches like that very often.
Very nice.
So, no runs on 2 hits and 2 left. We go to the bottom of the 5th.
Houston is out in front,
4-0.
The heart of the order coming up next.
Craig Wilson
Will be the first man up.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and an easy ground ball to short. Ensberg has got it, and his throw is in time for out number 1. Bagwell
With the off-balance throw to get his man.
This is really a tough play to make. Doesn't have time to get himself upright and throw normally. He's got to whip this thing sidearm, and he puts it right on the money for the out.
Bay will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch to him. That's at the knees for a called strike.
That's a perfect location for a strikeout. Let's see if he goes back there again.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Changeup swung on and missed, and that is out number 2.
Well, he's changing up very well on these hitters, and they do not have a chance to catch up with him.
Santiago will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Bases empty, 2 down here.
First pitch on the way. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Ensberg is there to play it on the hop. They go down quickly and quietly here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark.
Houston with the lead,
4-0.
And if you just tuned in, we want to remind you that I'm John Miller, along with Joe Morgan. Major League Baseball here on ESPN. The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Craig Biggio
Will be the first man up.
first pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Here's the pitch.
The 0-1 pitch is a fastball for a called strike. This is swung on and hit in the air. Bay glides over and makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high, and the left fielder moves to his left, and he puts it away.
1 out, none on.
Sliders swung on and missed. 0-1. This is swung on and a liner. Ward is right there, and he makes the catch. Osmus will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. This one's way outside. Let's see if they're going to walk him intentionally here. Now the 1-0 pitch. And there's the second ball. The 2-0 pitch on the way. And there's ball 3. The 3-0 pitch. And the pitch out with nothing doing that time. Pettit will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch on the way. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
He throws.
This one swung on and hit in the air. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases. Osmus is around third, and he'll score.
John, nice job of getting the double. He took the fastball and ripped it. Good, efficient swing right there.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
Starts him off with one in there for a strike. That's low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Most pitching coaches will tell you if you're going to miss, miss low, not high.
Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
This one swung on and hit on a line. Castillo has got it, and the side is retired. The Astros score a run on one hit, and they leave a man. Now we'll go to the last of the six. The Astros lead it 5-0.
It's the bottom three of the batting order coming up.
Ty Wigginton
Will be the first man up.
first pitch on the way. That's in there for a strike. Swing and a line drive. Everett dives, and he makes the catch. Oh, man. Everett with an incredible diving play to get the out.
Well, this is all about laying your body on the line. This ball is just about by him, but he dives and pulls it in. That's a great play.
Nobody on base with one out.
Cutter just misses. Ball one. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Everett has it from his knees. He got him. Now that is a Gold Glove play.
That shortstop's right there to glove it, and then fires to first base for the out.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Sinker drops in there for a called strike.
Here's the pitch.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Pettit is there, and he throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Pirates are shut down again, and through 6 innings now, they remain without a hit. On to the 7th inning we go. The Astros on top, 5-0.
And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next.
Lance Berkman
Is due up second, and you've always got to be very careful with him.
A splitter just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way.
There's a swing and a drive deep into left center field.
As this one hops the wall. The throw to third.
Great job of getting the double, John. This is the way you want to start the inning.
Berkman comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the right side.
Grounded softly to short. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
Here's the replay, Joe, and he almost made this one.
Let's have a look. This is a bang-bang play at first. Does the umpire make the right call? You bet he does.
Jeff Bagwell
Is up now. Last year he hit 27 homers. Lifetime is...
Now here's a swing and a sinking liner to left. And it's in there, base hit.
Good pitch that time. Gets him to hit it on the ground, but you can see just by picking him up and laying him down, he legs this one out for a base hit.
First pitch, here it comes.
You always try to keep the splitter down because that'll set up the next pitch.
He's at the belt. Here's a swing and a fly ball hit medium deep. Might be enough to get him in. Here comes the runner for the plate.
Redmond shows his great, extraordinary athleticism here, Joe. Quite a play diving.
Well, when you want to talk about laying your body on the line, here's a prime example. He lands pretty hard after that dive, but he's able to hang on to it for the out.
Runner at first with 2 down.
First pitch on the way.
And he delivers.
With 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
Swings and lines this one back up the middle. And it drops in for a base hit. The throw to third.
Curveball away. He has time to adjust to the ball and just slaps it into center field for a base hit.
2 men on, 2 men out.
First pitch, here it comes. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Wigginton is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. The Houston Astros scratch across a run on 3 hits with a couple of men left on.
Time of the 7th-inning stretch here in Pittsburgh.
The Astros lead 6-0.
The top of the order is due up next.
Jack Wilson
Is due up second in the next half inning.
First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
He throws.
There's a swing and a line drive. Everett is racing, and he gets there for the out.
John, 19 in a row. Someone is bound to break up this streak. All you need is a hit to start building confidence.
Wilson will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Base is empty. 1 out.
First pitch to him. Starts him off with one at the knees for a strike.
And the key for the pitcher is to keep that cutter down. And he is now aware that the fans want to see some action.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. And he sends this one in the air towards center. Biggio is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
And this obviously is as good as I've ever seen him throw. That is an even 20 in a row he's set down.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes.
The key to any pitcher's success is the ability to change speeds. He's doing a great job.
The 0-1 pitch is a changeup swung on and missed. 0-2. Struck him out to retire the side. And now he is just 6 outs away from his possible rendezvous with the history book.
Here's a replay of those last 3 pitches. Great pitches on the replay.
Yeah, nice work, Joe. He didn't give him much to hit that time, that's for sure.
The Pittsburgh Pirates continue to be stymied here in this one. That's 7 innings now without the benefit of a hit. We'll move ahead to the 8th. Houston leads it 6-0.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots coming up.
Adam Everett
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch to him. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
He throws.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Bay is there, and he makes the catch.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed. 0-1.
With 2 strikes, you got to swing at anything close.
Fastball, got him. 2 down.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3. A fantastic strikeout pitch here. It's headed down and in. The batter just didn't have time to adjust. He never had a chance on this one.
Not a real good swing, Joe.
But you've got to give the pitcher credit, too. He made the pitch, and the batter couldn't handle it.
Yeah, but they're just a vet.
Line shot into center field. Redmond lets this one eat him up.
Here's another look at the error as he bobbles it.
I thought he was going to come up with it, but it somehow got away from him.
When you see SportsCenter after the game, your error, it hurts, believe me.
Lane, 2 outs, a man on first.
But he's back in time.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. And foul. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Redmond is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. No runs on a hit and one man left out. Here come the Pirates in the last half of the 8th. The Astros lead it 6-0.
The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next.
Craig Wilson
Will be the first man up.
first pitch. Here it comes. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Bay will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
One out, none on.
First pitch to him. Sinker just misses. Ball 1.
Any good hitter will tell you the toughest pitch to handle is one that's breaking down and away.
Now the 1-0 pitch.
That fastball up and in will keep the hitter from leaning out over the plate.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now here's a slow roller to third. Ensberg has it on the hop. On to first for out number 2.
Bagwell showing a little finesse that time.
Have a look. Not only does he have to make a throw on the run, but he's got to throw across his body. That's such a difficult play to make.
Santiago will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up and away. He's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Sinker waved at and missed. 1-1.
Well, he was going for the big fly, but he comes up empty.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to short. Everett has it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. The Pirates fail again in their quest for a hit. That makes 8 no-hit innings thus far. We're through 8, 9th inning coming up. The Astros lead 6-0.
The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots in the orders coming up next.
Lance Berkman, swing and a line drive, and it drops in for a base hit. And that is not in time, and he's aboard. Bagwell will step in. He's had a couple of hits in 4 trips to the plate.
Runner at first, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a roller towards the hole.
To second for 1, and 2. A double play. They needed the ground ball there, and they got it.
And, John, that's pretty. Right around the horn for 2. Nice turn by the second baseman. Excellent job to finish it off.
Ensberg will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Bay makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. And we move on to the last of the 9th. Houston leads it 6-0.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up.
Ty Wigginton
Will be the first man up.
first pitch to him. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Vizcaíno is up with it, and it's in time. From his knees, he gets him. Wow. Castillo will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
The pitch.
Tough pitch for the hitter. You ball down and in, there's not a lot he can do with it. It's a great spot if you can get him to chase it.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a roller towards the hole. Bagwell has it, and a good throw gets him. 2 down.
Nice play over there at first just to keep that one for himself.
Two outs, nobody on.
First pitch on the way. Changeup just misses. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch on the way. The 1-0 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Ensberg has got it. Andy Pettit
Puts himself in the record books forever and ever with a great ball game. Not a great ball game, really. A perfect game.
And John, this is something special to be able to witness one of these. All the fans had to be happy. This makes baseball fans. Man, what a performance.
Andy Pettitte
Pitched shutout ball in this one, and there is absolutely no question that he's our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game.
Pettitte's a pitcher that you can count on to eat up a lot of innings while limiting his mistakes out there on the mound. It was another solid outing for him in this game, and you've got to love the steady presence he brings to the ballpark.
So that just about does it for us. For my colleague, Joe Morgan, this is John Miller. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the telecast. Now stay tuned for Carl Rabbit standing by in Bristol with the complete update on the day in baseball. That's right, Baseball Tonight is next.
The final score, once again, the Astros win it 6-0.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Pittsburgh.